It is really hard to keep doing something if you are not seeing any results. It's really hard to keep trying to get better at something or to learn something or to grow in some way if it feels like that you keep coming up against failure time and time again. I think that's why people have such a hard time uh, maintaining some weight loss goals that they were striving for, because you come to a point where you have diminishing returns. You're putting so much effort in, but you don't see the results that you're wanting. And so it's hard to press on. I think that's why people have a hard time learning something new or trying something new, because they're afraid, I'm just going to fail at it anyway. I know I'm going to end up crashing and burning. And I think it can be that way with our faith as well. I think that there's things that we try so hard at and we just don't see growth, and it causes us to be disheartened. Maybe you've shared your faith with a friend or somebody and they rejected it. And that makes it harder now to go and tell the next person or to try and maintain sharing your faith. Maybe somebody you've been praying for again and again and again, nothing's come of it. I have a friend who has cancer and has been battling with it for years. And through my praying and so many other people's prayers, he's still dealing with it. And that can be discouraging. Or maybe you're trying to grow closer to Jesus and you just don't feel like any progress has been made. You feel like you're just stuck in the same place, and that no matter what you do, nothing's gonna change. And it can be so frustrating. It can be debilitating. And when you want to see that result and it just doesn't show up, we want to know that our efforts are not wasted. In Galatians chapter 6, verses 9 through 10, we are encouraged by Paul when he says, "Let us not lose heart in doing good, for in due time we will reap if we do not grow weary. So then, while we have opportunity, let us do good to all people, and especially to those who are of the household of the faith." Let us not lose heart in doing good. You may not see the result yet, but if we do not lose heart, if we don't grow weary, he says we will reap what we are sowing. We will reap the harvest. I don't know how many of you have ever planted something before, but it takes a while for something to grow. And with my kids, we've planted different seeds in pots, and they're every day they're coming back. They're like, "Is it grown yet? Is it there yet?" And nothing's sprung up, and it can be a frustrating thing. But God is telling us, hey, there's patience that's needed with growth. We need to stop looking for the growth and instead just start looking to God and trusting Him, leaning on Him. God's timing is perfect, and He is inviting us to patiently trust Him. Don't grow weary of doing good. You may not see the progress, but God promises that there will be a harvest, that there will be growth, and it will be seen. And like the growth that's happening underneath the soil while the seed is germinating and getting ready to shoot up through the ground, we don't see that. And we can't see what's going on beneath the surface sometimes, even of our own hearts, but God knows, and He sees, and He tells us, don't grow weary, don't lose heart. So keep trusting God and moving forward, allowing Him to work in your life And the end result is going to be something awesome. And you will never know what could have come if you just give up. You will never know what God could have worked in your life through all this stuff if you just quit. So don't lose heart. Don't grow weary. Trust God. Lean on Him.